Wow, that camera is taking forever. That was way too slow. Hello, hello. Beans? Now, where am I supposed to get beans? Hmm? uh, wow, making me do stuff. Um, is it grabbable on this somewhere? Um, grabbable. Scalable. Dramatic panic. We should see the streaming in time for Christmas. Yes, the streamer. Yeah. No, you don't. You don't get the streamer. Before Christmas. You know, it's a gift. Your Christmas gift. See, I've got me tiny beans. Wow. I don't have full body tracking. How am I supposed to give you beans? Hmm. Wow. Hello, Hydro. Yeah. Huh. Never mind. I hope the audio is better this time because I was like playing around with it, and the audio quality is not the microphone. It's somewhere between Resonite and OBS, and I don't know why the audio is so bad. But yeah, I tried. Okay. And I was so tempted to just not stream today. I am so tired for absolutely no reason. Points for effort. Yeah, I mean, it's it could be, you know, the wireless transfer of the like microphone data from the headset to the desktop. Shut it nerdy must stream. Wow. Thank you for the sub, Buffy. Hi. Yeah, it could be, you know, the transfer. It could be Resonite being shared, like Buffy keeps telling me. It could be OBS. It could be the virtual audio cable I'm using. I don't think it's Resonite because I tested it like with the microphone connected directly to the computer, and that seemed fine. So I was testing the virtual audio cable. That seemed to have like differing quality based on like, you know, just randomly. I was playing just music through the virtual cable, listening to it back through OBS, you know, like monitoring it. And at some point, it sounded like crap. Then it sounded fine. Then it was crap again. Then it was fine until the end of my testing. I don't know what's going on. It could be the virtual cable. I was trying to look for a different solution for that. I couldn't find anything, so I don't know. Yeah. At least this time I remembered to charge my stuff. And I was playing around with some stuff. I had I've been playing around with photogrammetry like 5 or 6 years ago, and I found the raw images. I found the data. I didn't find the scan. I found the images. So I did the scan again on my new computer. I remember it taking like a couple hours. It took like 20 minutes this time. And the result is this. So it's isn't it beautiful? The colors are wrong. It's missing a lot of pieces. There are like floating bits around it. But I mean, that's the grill that's outside in my parents' garden. So like, yeah, and it's in here. Not even optimized, really, and it runs fine. I could clean it up more, but I think I would need to take better pictures. I was just trying it out. It was so much faster than when I did it the first time. Yeah, but I'm tired. I'll just give you a replacement and go sleep. I'm sure you won't mind, right? He's fine. No? Okay, fine. Real size thumbs. Wow. Wow. Real size is like the size of my head. Maybe a bit bigger than that, but how is that real size? Wow. If you want. It's better. We make him tiny. Come on. And you don't see that, but it's set up so that if I'm wearing the avatar, right, I don't see my snoot. So the head, like for me, it like smooshes together. So if I grab him, his head is like almost flat. But on the camera, it looks fine. But if I grab it, it's too wet. Can I? So are there any Resonite worlds that don't look like robots on low quality? Yes. This is just my world. Okay. I mean, I could. I wanted to stream in that like nice looking world, but there is echo in it. I think I did save some. Save some worlds. Maybe not. I mean, we could go here. I mean, the inner world on TomTom, low poly trees, Stargate, and like casting couch, honestly, not surprised. Wow. Yes. Uh, okay. Let's try this. Wow. Wow. Um. Uh. Now to change the. Is it in locals? No. Where's the time of day? There. That's better. And now I need to spawn my chat. Where is it? Okay. Oh. Quick, while you can't see chat post pause. Wow. Yes, too slow. Now I need to check if I actually missed something. Nope. Good. There's some old chat messages in there, but like this world looks better. I mean, it is the finished world. It's a game world, and I think it might have gotten updates. Like you can farm in here. You see there. There's a farm spot and stuff. And I'm so used to coming to this world, to like a custom version of it, that one of the people I hang out with here uses, and he has a Stargate over there because of course he does. But I need to close the session. Wow. And I don't know if you like, moving camera better, or should it be stationary? Yeah. I normally have camera anchors, so I can do, the starting soon screen in game. Hey. I mean, try pitching the camera a bit lower. Better. Like, I can grab it with the laser and turn it side to side, like yaw or whatever. But turning it down, I have to grab it manually. I don't know. There might be a way. I'm stupid, so yeah. Or I can see the boss now. Wow. 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 I got all turned around in my room. Okay. And the camera should be there. This side. I mean, this is still low poly, but it might look better. Let me play around with the time of day. Maybe, sure. Wow. All the boss. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Like I said, I'm really tired. Not really. I was really like seriously considering not doing this. I got an Avali now. Whee. My Avali copter. Wow. But that's not what I was looking for. I got distracted. Yeah, you can see the legs. I wanted to say that it's been a while since we've seen this guy. Wow. Where am I? What? Why was it so small? I think it took the scale I was in this one, so it scaled him to 0.6. But he's not supposed to be that small. He's a big dog. Nah, I like this avatar. It's nice. It's cute. There's two now. Which one do I shoot? Oh no! Why would you shoot any of me? Why? No. Why? Because clearly one of you has to be evil. Evil. Like, what was it? Temtom is not in Resonite. Okay. The evil twin stayed in VR chat. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Since last time you paid towards the Fahrenheit fund, I don't have them in real life, so at least you get virtual ones. and speaking of that, I don't even know where I would buy them. Like, where do I go? What? And why would I do it? Why would I wear Fire Highs? I mean, yeah, we can fix that. I do like this world. It's nice. It's a shame I can't see the emotes in here. Because I just see this. Look, we are just concerned for you. We just don't want you to have cold eyes. Right. That's the only reason. I'm wearing sweatpants. What more do you want? I'm not cold, okay? And even if I did buy them, I don't see me streaming with a webcam. For one, I don't have one. B, why would I show you my face? Wow, if you're a streamer that wears pants, how rare. I don't know about that, but yes, I do. Otherwise, I would be called. That's what they're for. Yeah. But now, today was my last day of work, where I basically did nothing. But don't tell my boss. Shush. No one tell them. It's Friday. It's start of my holidays. I'm not pushing anything to production. Okay, it's just not happening. Says the pantless dog on my screen. Right. Wow. Is there ambient sound in here? I think there is. Cool. Wow. I think it's... Oh yeah, I can hear birds. Wow, okay, I'll leave that on. It's fine. Unless it's fighting with the music, which it shouldn't do. It should go quiet when I talk, but... Apparently they want us in only on Monday next week. Why? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even know what's on Monday. 22nd. I keep losing focus. The pattern. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. Cause Wednesday I was streaming, so I was yapping down. Thursday I was working and sleeping, so I didn't do anything. Today I was working, so I didn't do anything. Yeah. I don't really care about Christmas, so that's another topic out the window. For me, VRChat is a proxy to sate my endless hunger for fishing. Any good fishing worlds? Yes, there is one that I know of. And it's pretty good. But it's really big. I mean, like in file size, you know. And I don't have a world orb for it, so I can't just start my own session. What do you mean you don't care about Christmas? Yeah, I don't care. No. And I get some time off. Yay. Yeah. You know, here we don't have Santa delivering gifts. We have baby Jesus. Which is stupid. I don't care about that stuff. Even, you know, like Santa is just for kids, baby Jesus is the same way. But it's all just all the traditions, all the like Christmas music is just awful. I don't like it. Baby Jesus delivers the gifts. How does he work the sleigh? No sleigh. I think he like flies in through the window or something. I don't know. And he, I don't even know how he carries the gifts. He just, you know, snaps his fingers and there's gifts under the tree. Don't ask me. And we sell like the main Christmas day for us here is on the 24th, so Christmas Eve. So in the evening, you know, we have the family dinner, we have the gift giving and stuff, and we more watch like Christmas movies. Yeah. Don't really like the Czech Christmas movies. I don't like the music. I don't care about family dinner. It's just awkward. I just want to eat my food in peace. To be fair, I get it. I'm usually the only person to buy gifts in my family. Everyone else is just thinking about dinner. I don't have, which I skip because I don't want to gain a kilo for dry turkey and ham. That's another thing. We don't have turkey and ham or whatever. We have like, you know, like schnitzel or carp. I mean, the traditional is carp with potato salad, or like a chicken or pork, whatever schnitzel. Which, you know, I don't eat meat, so I get potato salad. Yay. I mean, it's good. I'm not complaining. The potato salad is good. My mom does a good salad, but anyway, I know how to make it as well. It's not that difficult. I can make it whenever I want. I don't have to wait for Christmas. Oh, you're a vegetarian? Neat. Yes. How did you not know? It keeps coming up. I don't mean to bring it up. It just happens. Or are you just messing with me? I can never tell. Oh, I need full body tracking because like I'm walking around the screen even though I'm just leaning from one side to the other. I mean, I don't need full body. Kind of want it. Can I don't know, strange. Normally you can tell who is a vegetarian because they will mention it non-stop. I don't care what other people eat and stuff, so I have no reason to bring it up unless we're talking about food. So, yeah. And since I was talking about traditional food here, which is meat, yeah, you do need full body tracking. I need maximum value out of my beans redeem. Oh, yeah. But, what I made from Twitch for all this time I'm streaming, it still isn't enough to cover even slimes. So, it might take a month or two still. I might buy it in January. We'll see. Like I can, it's not. Feels weird, but like I can't just take money from Twitch and buy full body tracking. I have to think about other stuff as well that I need to spend money more. That I need to spend money on more in time. Focus on the thigh highs with the Twitch payout. Yeah, it's wow. Still, I don't even know where I would go to buy them. I know of one store that's Paws. They have some cool stuff there, but not too much, to choose from. So it might be because it's Christmas and they're sold out. So I might have to look there after New Year, but I don't know anywhere. Okay. And on Paws, there were like knee highs and thigh highs, and they had more of the the shorter ones, the knee highs, or that's what they called it on the website. Whatever, it makes sense. It's up to yeah, but I can't imagine myself wearing them other than for the joke. I'm a big guy, big fat. Me wearing thigh highs? Try this place called Perfect Dress EU. It's even in somewhere called Horny Mnie Cholupi Prague. Wow. Nice. It's even local to me. But I don't think that that it's called horny. You know, the Y is like at the end there is an I, not a Y. So look, fanboy isn't a body shape or size, it's a state of mind. Just put on Discord. Fair point. Bah. I don't know that I'm in that state of mind, you know? Yeah, what do you say, Poofy? What do you think about this high business? Yet. Wow. Okay. I say wear them, but more you don't need. I want it. You know how cool it would be? Ahoy. Ahoy, Spaceback. Wasting your money, trust me. I mean, that's what I said, that I don't need them. It's not cool at all. I could shake my butt on the internet. What do you mean it's not cool? So many losers already got him. The cool has ran away. Wow. But I could use it for the streams. It's not just, you know, it's not just for me. Although I would like them. And slimes are not that expensive. I could just get slimes, you know. Nah, wow. Slimes are poop. Wow. Is there something that isn't poop about VR? I think you might be slightly biased. Everything about VR is poop. Wow. Buddy of mine, Jack. Currently raise money for a full body track and finally got it. Not once have I seen that dude standing with it, always just sitting and sliding. I mean, yeah. You could, yeah, yeah. You can let everyone know how comfy you are. They're not the best, but they're better than nothing. Yeah. Better off strapping my spare controllers than using slimes. But you already have base stations. Get an Xbox Connect for £10 and bang, you've got a PC. I don't have that. I don't have space. Like everything would be occluded. Like in front of me, there is a sofa. Behind me, there's my bed. Like my leg is touching both of them at the same time. So no room. Everything about VR is poop until you start visualizing yourself as your avatar and walking like you have a tail. Yeah. Like in been there, done that for the last 5 years. It's all poop. Come on, Poofy. As long as you're having fun, you're not wasting your time or money. I'm looking at a full body system called ReboCap. 15 trackers for 200 some euros. Not sure if it's any good, but I'm tempted to take the risk and try them out. ReboCap. 15 trackers. Sounds familiar. But I don't know about them. Also, hi loner. I don't think I've said hi. Sounds like a too good to be true kind of deal. Like if I'm thinking of the correct system, they do some like software magic to and use cheaper sensors. Like, again, if it's the ones I'm thinking of, it wasn't awful, but I would still probably rather use the slimes or wait for the flux pose or whatever it's called. Yeah. Although the flux pose is a bit pricey. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen here. There. Mwah. Or else I honk. I mean, okay, maybe so, but the website seems a bit too polished and professionally made to be fake. I'm honestly more reserved about the Fluxboost ones. Given they are still a Kickstarter campaign, you may never get what you pay for. That is true. But I mean, with Kickstarter, there's always the risk that it will never deliver. But the Fluxboost seems good. I don't know. I didn't really look into it too much. I saw some videos on YouTube of people like using the development, the dev kits, whatever, and it seems good, but we'll see. Yeah. I mean, I do understand, that VR is not that great, and all that, because I did have a Quest 2, and back then I didn't touch it for half a year, but I still ended up I had to sell it when I was still in the UK. Then I moved here and ended up getting a Quest 3 still, even though I wasn't using the Quest 2 too much, and now I use it a lot. So I've been there where it wasn't that interesting, but now I do use it, so it's nice to connect with people, and have more than a voice or a profile picture or a webcam, whatever. This feels closer, even though we are all in different parts of the world. This feels like we are right there. website being too polished can't be a difference anymore. The websites I've seen are like 1-to-1 where it's originals. Personally, I wouldn't trust Kickstarter businesses. Not to name and shame them, but it's harder for them to uphold their end of the deal, unlike big corps like Viveworld or Tundra. That's fair. The Flexpose ones are also at the same price point as Vive trackers, so I feel like I could just as well get the new self-track Vive ones. Yes. The Vive Pro or whatever it was, they have like the same tracking as like the Quest does, right? There you still run into the issue of occlusion. You know, you put on a blanket and it stops working, so I bought my brother a Quest 2 for Christmas back in like 21. He never used it then, gifted it to his girlfriend. We broke up with 2 months later. Oh, that sucks. Do we have a moderator here? Can't get to it. Ah. Thank you, Dutchie. It's really awkward in VR, sorry. Yeah. Oops, didn't mean to delete that message, but it's fine. It's just on my end. Vive Ultimate trackers have like updates every week, constant need for recalibration, which takes like 10 to 20 minutes. Speaking from experience here, don't waste your money on them. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Like, get the base station-based tracking if you want full body tracking. Or the slimes, because the slimes do seem to be okay. I don't think anyone recommends the Vive Ultimates, yeah. Well, they are out of my price range regardless, yeah. Because like with the you know, with the Steam, with the Vive ones, you have to have the base stations, you have to buy base stations if you don't already have them. And then you have to buy the trackers on top, so... Yeah. Does not make sense for me as I don't stream. Yeah. I'm not talking about the Ultimates, I know. But like, you know, the previous ones. Like, if you are going to get full body tracking, get the base station based ones. Or something like the Slime. Or Fluxpose if it comes out. That's some really dramatic music. Wow. Oh, the carrot crew. Oh, I'm getting really hot. I need to turn on the fan. I hope it won't come through too much. If it does, let me know. I'm gonna... No, well, I'm kind of scared away from slimes. I've seen streamers have enough problems with them that they are considering placing them with Vives and similar. Slime is nice to be cozy with. The lighthouse trackers are nice for accuracy. Hopefully Fluxpose will be cozy and accurate. Okay, gotta take care of some work stuff. Gonna lurk, have fun. Okay. Enjoy the lyric. Thank you for being here. What time is it? Okay. There's so much stuff around me. If I put my hand up, there is the ceiling light. If I put a hand in front of me, there's stuff there. If I put my hand to the side, there's a computer. Like the Pentium 3 one. Behind me, there's my bed. There's just... I need more room. And to shrink or something, I don't know. Because of the light here. Doggo sounds so depressed.
Drink water, you dehydrated
Wow.
bitch!
I am hot, I'm tired, and I just bumped my hand into the computer, so I was more startled. And if I sit down, I can be a little gremlin down here. Hey. Or do this. I'm shrinking. Oh no, I'm shrinking. Wow. Wow. They shrunk the dog. Why would you do that? And I'm growing. Wow. Oh, that was... that was a week. Wow. Wait. That worked. Wow. No, Gizmo, I won't. The Yeet plugin. There. Unpack. Where did it go? There, okay. Wow. Wow. The game crashed. Wow. Okay. Resonite, Resonite did a VR chat. Yeah, exactly. Let's close the session. And I need my chat. Oops. Come on. Wow. Resonite poop. No, it's not. Lies. Big, big liar. I guess Poofy does not use VR anymore, given he calls everything VR poop. Not really. No. So I can't hang out with him in VR. It's sad. Yeah. It only becomes a real problem when he tries to bury that poop. How could one not want to hop in VR to hug doggies? I don't know, right? Where? I'm not touching Resonite, it was painful to try play. There is VR chat still, you know, or we could just go into chill out VR or whatever. VR is janky at best, yes, but it still caught my addiction as if it wasn't nicotine. Yeah. No huggies for VR doggies that are not wearing the thigh highs. Yeah. No thigh highs. I need to add the toggle to it. Better? Yeah. What was I doing before it crashed? I was going to adjust the yeet command, right? Yeah, I'm not touching that again. It's fine and works well enough. Like I don't know. The gravity might be different or something. Resonite is like coffee beer when you first start and addictive once you get used to it. Yeah. I mean, I guess I got lucky that like the first time I actually, you know, tried it out. I met some nice people here, so you know, so I stuck around to chat with them. They helped me to set my stuff up, and I learned how to do stuff. I have a lot to learn about Resonite. I cannot even leave the tutorial era since the latest update. Wow. Trying to play Resonite is like trying to push out a big poop. Wow. 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 Meaning. How could you say that it's a shit game? That it's poop game? You can. Go on, shoot me. Wow. I hope that's not against some TOS. Yeah. It's a toy. It's a BB gun, okay? Wow. It's against VR chat TOS, but somehow they are not deleting any of the worlds featuring weapons. Ah. Yeah. It's not against Resonite TOS, I know that. The sun is setting. Wow. Resonite, as far as I've seen, does not even have a TOS per se. It does. Doesn't it? I mean, the most I know is that Resonite is 16 plus. So, as opposed to VR chat, that's 13 plus. It does, and it has an active moderation team. Yeah, I know it has a moderation team. That I know that. That's just a game age rating. It's not an age rating. Like, if there is someone here and you learn, or the moderation team learns that they are not 16 or over, they will be banned. That's not a rating. There is no real way to like enforce that, really. Yeah, if they learn, but one person actually has players, the moderation will be dashed. But it's more how you treat others and less what you do in the platform, as long as what you do on the platform is legal. Yeah. I mean, yeah, whatever. You have tools to, if you don't like some people, you can just ban them or kick them from the session if you're an admin. If you host a session, you can kick them. If you're not hosting the session, you can just ban them. You won't be able to see them. Yeah. But that's pretty much the same as it is on VR chat. So. Yeah. Um. Yeah. And like, if I'm going to hang out in VR with someone, I would probably rather do it in Resonite than in VR chat. But I don't care enough. Like, if there is someone I want to hang out with and they use VR chat, I will go into VR chat. If I want to hang out with someone on Resonite, I will be on Resonite. But if I'm here on my own, like in VR chat, I could go into the fishing world. Here, or like some other game world, Here, there's just a lot more to do. If you want to create stuff, like, I mean, if you don't, it's fine, go play VR chat. Yeah, I don't care. What can I talk about? I've never actually used Child VR. VRC is fine for hanging out, but Resonate tickles to the creative side of the brain more. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I haven't played Chill Out VR since like 2021. And back then I was on there for like half an hour. So, yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah. Also, I also would not have a preference. I just don't really go to hangouts smaller than about 20 participants, as when it's more, I feel like I would have to interact and talk. Whereas if it's 20 to 50 or more people, I can just plop down somewhere and just mind my own business. Fair, but for me, I don't like the large hangouts. There's too much noise, too much stimuli. There's just too much going on, and I can't deal with that. I like smaller groups. Like, even on Ziv's, like, when I go to his drinking stream every first Saturday of the month, that's pushing it. That's not an enormous group. I could be, well, like 10 people maybe in there, and that's a lot. 20 to 50? No way. Not going anywhere near that. Wow, just no. I did go to like a community day of Nanook and Aki, and there was like 20 people there, and that was chaos. I mean, there were like smaller groups forming and talking to each other, but you could still kind of hear them. So there was a group off in one side, there was a group, in the middle, and another group somewhere, and you could kind of hear all the groups at once, and it was just Granted, I do kind of get smothered in headbats for the first few hours until the others start to split into groups. Wow. Yeah. I do get the headbats and boops and yeah, it's me. Although so far I've only been to Tao's Sunday Hangouts. Yeah. I haven't really interacted with Tayo much. I know of him now. Not for very long. I discovered him like recently. But I haven't watched him or, anything, so yeah. But like a lot of the groups are talking about like, games that I don't play. Or they're talking about, anime. That I don't watch anime. And like other topics, whatever, that's just not what I'm interested in. When I go into Resonite, everyone is a nerd here. I can just talk about stuff that actually interests me. I can talk about compiling Linux and running it on a 26-year-old Pentium 3. And it's not weird. People actually like to talk about it. That's why I sit on the side and watch, because I don't play any games either and feel like I have nothing to talk about in general either. Yeah. Like, I get it. It can be nice to just, chill with people around. But yes, you could question why I even join a hangout at all. Now I'm thinking about it, like, I get it. But it's just not for me. I was talking with a few people the other night about starting a vintage computing meetup in Rezo. That would be cool. Damn. I need to make more pictures and stuff from my retro computing stuff. I mean, retro computing. I'm running, it is a 26-year computer, so you could say it's retro, right? But I'm running Linux 6.18 on it. That's from like last month. I want to 3D scan in my AS400 and other old IBM gear. Yeah. But, I should try that. But, like, scanning something like that would be difficult. I mean, Resonite does support Gaussian splatting rendering, so you could do a Gaussian splat of it, and that would work. You don't need a mesh necessarily to just show stuff off. But I can't find any Gaussian splatting software that's free. Because the one It's less hard than you think. Yep. Yeah. Because the one that Frooks was using is paid now. It was free, but it's not free anymore. I have been given planning permission to run a hardwire to my router, Mr. Tom Tom Tom. Oh, nice, nice. You bribed the council and got planning permissions. Good. By council, I mean your parents, but sure. Free software tends to go paid once it gets popular enough, and the devs realize they can make money from it. Yeah, like, I mean, it's fair. Developers need to eat, so, you know, it's fair to want money for your work. But I kind of wanted to find some, like, open source software, even if it's not perfect. I just wanted to try it out, you know? Before, like, you know, because if I, like, do one or two Gaussian splits, why would I pay for a software that I'm never going to use again, you know? The council laughed and agreed that it gives him something to do over Christmas. Yeah. I will have to, like, before Christmas, I will have to wipe my old laptop and install a fresh OS on it. Which I still don't know what OS I will install on it. I could just put Linux on it, because, you know, I'm going to give it to my dad, and he's the one that, like, when I was a kid, showed me Linux. So he might be able to use it. Or give him Windows and don't worry about it. And hope that it doesn't crash too much. Because if you're not going to game on it or something, then it doesn't really crash. Or I could just disable the 2080 in it and just use the Intel integrated one. There's probably something hidden away in a GitHub repository somewhere that's not popular enough to show up in Google searches. I think I found one, but I was on my Windows computer, and it only supported Linux, so I didn't get to it yet to try. I mean, no, I didn't only support Linux. I think you could build it on Windows. But, you know, doing any actual programming, any actual work on Windows is a pain. So I didn't want to deal with that. I just really don't like Windows. It's... When I want to do something, I just have to work on Linux. There's just... Nah. Windows is awful for programming. I mean, it does have Visual Studio, which is, you know, it's a good IDE. But all the stuff around it is just awful. I need to plug in the headset. It needs charging. It doesn't last very long. Damn. It's 14%, and I am streaming for hour and 25 minutes. Damn, that's oh well. That's the problem with standalone headsets, like the battery life. I don't know how much the battery in this headset is like degraded, but I don't think it's that much, so just sucks. I mean, for most people, spending an hour and a half in VR is probably enough, but I tend to spend more time in there. The Bobo VR Halo straps with hot swap battery is really nice. Is it replaceable? No. Bobo VR Halo strap. Okay. I think that manufacturers of VR gear use a battery that's small on purpose. Like, you're not meant to use a VR headset any longer than the battery lasts. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, for most people, it's probably fine, but yeah. And batteries are heavy, so you don't want to have a huge battery strapped to your face. I mean, if it was, you have the headset in front of, like, on the front of your head, and then put a battery in the back, like how the Halo probably does, because like, counterbalance it. So it would be more comfortable, but more expensive, yeah. Most people don't need a developer version. Wow. Yeah. I use a powered link cable to indefinite time in VR. Yeah, if I use a link cable, it does last longer, but it still doesn't last forever. It like slows it down. I think it's 5 meters. I would need like a cable with, that you connect to your PC and to some like power supply to provide more power. I don't have that, so. Do you have the link cable with the power tee? No. Yeah, that's what I use. Yeah. And to actually like charge the headset while using it, it does need quite a lot of power. You can't just plug in a 5-volt charger. That's not enough. Like, I have it connected to a 75-watt charger, and that works. But anything weaker than that, no. I don't know what it actually uses. It might be, that it requires, I don't know, that my other power delivery or whatever quick charge charger has the power but doesn't have the correct voltage for the headset. Like, let's say it needs 19 volts, 20 volts or something. What's the power delivery standard? And it only delivers 12 volts at like a higher amperage, like higher possible amperage, but the headset can't use it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with a 20-watt capable quick charger. Yeah. 5 volt and 9 volt. Yeah, okay. Because I know that not all the chargers have all the voltages. They might have enough power at like 12 volts, but if the headset wants 9, they might not have. Standard USB-C power delivery, yeah, but there's multiple different voltage levels that you can use as a power delivery, Or, there is quick charge and then there is power delivery. It's a different things. They can be somewhat compatible, but Yeah, not fully. But yeah, it only takes up to 9. Yeah. PD on those link cables just means QI on the charger, and right. QI? Because like power delivery is a USB-C standard, but like the Qualcomm Quick Charge or other like stuff is different. Or fast charge or whatever they call it. Is what the quick charge thing is called. It started off as the wireless charging, but now it's just a general quick charge standard. Oh, I see. Okay. That's what I thought, that it's wireless, but okay. That's why I was a bit confused. Oh, that's cool. Isn't it like Qi now pronounced like Qi or something? Qi, wireless, whatever. I've got a TomTom bobble. The charger I use is one from Anker. It's a flat square shape one that has 2 USB-A ports with 20 watts each, 145 watt USB-C and 120 volt. 20 watt USB-C. Oh, cool. Wah. Oh, gift inside a gift inside a gift. Yeah. Can I, I don't know if I can. Some presenception there, yes. Can I get... Wow. There. This is what Poofy will get for Christmas. Just don't tell him, okay? Russian nesting presents, yes. Wow. It's funny that you can... that you can just... Oh, that's a cool animation. That you can put a present inside a present inside a present. And then you get a tom-tam. Wow. But yeah, I think today's stream is going to be a bit shorter. Needs a tinsel dog color for Christmas. Yes. Yeah, like I said, I think today's stream is going to be shorter. I'll go and look if someone's live. Because I'm tired. Let's go. Nope. Come on. Let's go raid this bean. Yay. Okay. Yeah. I never know how to end the streams. Thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate you hanging around. And I will short stream today. Yes. Because I'm just exhausted. Yeah. But thank you for being here. I will see you next time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.